Hi, my name is Jonas Valenti from Bushnell, Florida, and I am here to talk to you about cracker cattle. Have you heard of them? They are a unique breed of cows native to Florida. It was a Spaniard named Juan Ponce de Leon that first brought the cattle in Florida around the 1500s, after they were just driven back to their ships by the Calusa Indians. Because of Florida's environment, the original cattle developed into a small, yet long-lived, heat-tolerant breed. They can fight off parasites such as bugs. They can grow and reproduce on low-quality forages such as weeds of Florida's grasslands, swamps, and scrub habitats. People say cracker cattle got their names from the cracker cow hunters that would crack their whips while trying to round wild Spanish cattle up. Cracker cattle are similar to the Texas Longhorn, except their horns grow up instead of out. This was good for the cracker cattle because it made it easier for them to run and move through the thick brush of the scrub. Scrub is a term that they used way back then for all the woodsy area cracker cattle survived in. Adult-sized cracker cattle varies from about 500 pounds, and small animals, known as guinea cattle, to close to 1,000 pounds, as compared to the full-grown beef cow, which can weigh from 1,000 pounds or more. The early cows were mostly solid in color, such as solid red, solid brown, solid black, but did have a few brindle, kind of like tiger stripes. Later on, cracker cattle could have spots. Those spots could have done for crossbreeding with early milk cows. Did you know cracker cows could produce very good beef without all the high costs? Cracker cow breeders have been crossbreeding cracker cows with Herefords and Angus, but these did not adapt well to Florida's climate, so they crossbred crackers and Brahmas, which produce excellent beef animals. My family has been raising cracker cattle for almost my whole life, 8 years. Every year in November, we attend the cracker cow and horse auction held in Brooksville. We love our cracker cattle. We bought our first heads of cattle from Dr. Tim Olson at the University of Florida in Gainesville. We feed our cows hay and range cubes, as well as sweet feed and mineral blocks. We have water troughs and plenty of room for them to roam around. We have names for our cracker cattle. A few of those are Bossy, because she really is, Stinker, because he likes to break out, and our Bull Jumper, who is the best bull ever. We also have two named after a very old TV show. They are Laverne, who is light brown in color, and Shirley, who is solid black. Cracker cows began to be eliminated in favor of the larger Brahma cattle. In the 1970s, Florida's Agriculture Commissioner, Doyle Connor, launched a campaign to save cracker cattle from extinction. So in 1988, the Florida Cracker Cattle Association was formed. The association aims to preserve these cracker cattle that are so important to the agricultural history of Florida, and that provided the foundation of today's agriculture industry, and to educate the public, especially young people like me, regarding the role of Florida cracker cattle in Florida's history. As you can see, cracker cattle played a huge role in Florida's beginnings, from being left here to survive on their own, to becoming loved by special people who realize keeping this breed alive keeps our history alive. Today, there are nearly 1,000 cracker cattle in the state of Florida, which makes this breed one of the rarest in the United States and a very special part of Florida's agriculture. Now let me tell you about my board. First, this will picture some of the first settlers that came to America. Next, I have an early map of Florida showing the old cattle drive route. And then right here, I have a picture of Juan Ponce de Leon that stands in St. Augustine, Florida. And then I have a picture of cracker cattle. And over here, some cracker cattle, and many of them are ours. In fact, here's a picture of one of my cows, Bossy. And up here is Stephen Monroe's Pollard. He is the auctioneer who heads up every year in Brooksville. And finally, I have two flyers to preserve the history of cracker